Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Send News.
Send news.
The podcast where you send news and we go, wow,
Look at that.
that's some news.
Hot stuff.
Hot off the presses. We got hot news coming in.
It's good stuff, guys. We got good stuff this episode.
Yeah, I'm Tim Rager. This is Aaron Wahlberg.
That's me.
And we're talking the news.
We're talking the news. How are you, Tim? Do you have any exciting news going on right now?
Found a roommate and get to stay in the room that we are currently in.
Nice. We're not going to be changing studios.
No.
Nice.
No.
Sweet. That's Send news, really.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I didn't think about that. It is Send news. How about you? You got any news?
I have no new news.
No.
I have no new news.
No new news.
Nope, no news. Same thing. Just rolling cookie dough, thinking Valentine's Day shit, and being a mama.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Valentine's Day coming up. Probably a lot of cookies.
A lot of cookies. My boss said last year Valentine's Day was bigger for her than Christmas, which is wild. But if that's the case, then it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Just proof that love trumps religion.
Every time. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so far I haven't seen it. Like, we've been making tons of Valentine's Day shit, and I don't see it really moving off the shelves that much. But I also have to remind myself, this is the first time we've had all this time to prepare for a holiday.
Yeah.
Every other holiday since we've opened, it's been like, boom, 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 boom. Now it's like we're just easing in, so it's good. Anyway, that's just boring cookie talk.
Yeah, and it's still January.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have any exciting things.
No. Life is the same. Plugging along. Really thrilling start to the show today, people.
Yeah.
Hot news. All right, what do we want to start with? We have to give it up to Rose. Thank you, Rose, for always providing us with the juiciest of newsies.
Yeah. I think actually some of this news was sent in from Little Maddie.
Oh, thank you, little Maddie. I got to see little Maddie do some sweet dance moves.
Yeah.
And my heart. I can't. I love that little.
That boy can shake it.
Oh, my God. So cute. Anyway, that's... Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Rose. That's enough of that talk.
All right, let's start here.
Let's do it. Right where we start.
Self-driving Tesla stops and causes 8-vehicle pileup on busy San Fran bridge, injuring 9. Just hours after Elon Musk announced milestone new feature. So, Elon Musk, Tesla, you know him. He's always sleeping there, working hard there, I guess. Working hard or hardly working. Am I right, Elon?
Elon.
You know, he's there. It's a Model S vehicle. Was on autopilot and just stopped. There's a video. It's very boring. It's like the most boring 8-car pileup I've ever seen.
At one point, I said to him, I go, where is it? I'm like, where? What am I looking at? So it's not that exciting, the video, guys.
Yeah. So 9 people were injured.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much these guys cruising along on auto drive. Just another day in San Francisco with too many Teslas on the road. And Teslas are really, they're becoming the new gentrifiers.
Are
Teslas.
they? Like, I don't even know. I'm so out of this whole realm of things. Like, when you go, like, everybody knows who Elon Musk is. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I don't really. I know the name, but I don't really know what the deal is with the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is with Teslas.
Yeah, so
Very expensive, right?
Yeah, for like a not well-made car.
And you plug them in?
Yeah.
Those? Yeah.
Yeah. There's wireless too. No, there isn't. I just like the idea that you could like drive over like a big giant circle. Like, yeah, they have wireless.
Oh, wireless charging.
for their phone.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, guys, cruising along, the vehicle moved over into the fast lane and just stopped.
Just was like, I'm done. I don't know, guys. I think this was somebody out to get Elon Musk.
You think so?
I do. Curious timing. Moments after his announcement. Don't people hate Elon Musk? Isn't he one of those figures that it's very, like, visceral?
Polarizing.
Yes, he's
Yes, sir.
polarizing.
I suppose. I mean, I don't really know why.
That was my thought. Excuse me, listeners. I apologize. But then, that was my first thought, and then I read on it and I realized that since 2016, the federal agency has investigated a total of 35 crashes in which Tesla's full self-driving or autopilot systems were likely in use. Together, these accidents have killed 19 people, so maybe it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, and like those aren't bad numbers.
Actually, wait, according to whatever, involved in 273 known crashes.
Self-driving mode was involved in 273 known crashes from July 2021 to June of 2022.
I don't know.
So in a year, it's like a little under a crash a day.
It's not good.
But how many people are using autopilot a day?
I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I don't drive this car.
Yeah.
This car is for not me, people.
Well, yeah, you'd have to trust technology in order to drive this car.
I would never get in a... Could you imagine me being like, let me put this on autopilot? Yeah, I'm going to trust the computers driving my car. Are you out of your mind? I don't even like using like the Bluetooth in my car. Because I'm convinced that the Bluetooth is then listening to me.
Yeah.
It is. The car's listening.
Yeah, but it's listening to you regardless of whether you're using the Bluetooth or not.
I'm not going to help it along the way with the Bluetooth connected. Oh, let's just connect the phone. Connect it all.
Yeah. I just want things to be easy.
I don't. I find it not easier. That's just laziness. That's silliness, Timothy.
Yeah, so I don't think it's some guy trying to get back at Elon because like he owned a Tesla.
But what I'm saying is maybe it's like a whole conspiracy. There's a whole group of them. They're like, we're going to take him down. We're going to cause this accident moments after he makes this big announcement. Then he won't get the funding for whatever. I don't know. It's like a movie plot.
Yeah. All right. But
no.
how would they... They would have to like hack into the car so that it would crash.
Or no, they just crashed it.
So then it wouldn't be the autopilot.
No, but would they find that out right away?
Yeah.
How would they know?
They just look at the log in the car.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't know, Tim. Quit poking holes in my theory.
I think that maybe
This guy just got in an accident.
yeah. Well, the car got in an accident.
Yeah.
Because I will say, like, it's not going to be...
Nothing's perfect.
Like, we turn it on and it works perfect. Yeah.
No, nothing's perfect.
But I will say, I mean...
People cause just as much crashes, right?
Way more.
Just people. Just
Way
normal people
more.
being driving the cars.
Did you have you heard about the porn star who got in trouble for using autopilot and then filming a scene?
No.
In the
Is
car.
that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary. That scares me.
But they didn't get in an accident.
It still scares me. It shouldn't be something that can happen. The idea of a vehicle that can move at that, like, that idea of a computer completely controlling all of that, I hate that idea. It creeps me out. I would be terrified in a car moving on the road and not having any control over it. I would be terrified.
I see. I think I would be less terrified if the computers were in charge than people. Like on the turnpike last night,
I
coming
don't know,
home,
man.
a guy flew out of nowhere doing easily 95 and like cut across all four
it's
lanes.
funny you say that, because when you say if it was like computers instead of people, I wonder if there was a system where we got in our little car and typed in where we wanted to go, whatever, if they would be able to then use like the technology for like that's on Google Maps and stuff like that, and then redirect as needed for traffic purposes to make it more smooth.
Yeah.
Because like a bunch of people being like, I'm going to take this road this morning is one thing, but if the computer goes, all these people think they're going to take this road, it's not a good idea. We're going to split them up this way.
Yeah, and make it everything more efficient. Because computers.
Nope, still not on board.
Yeah. All right, do you want to get down to nitty gritty and what? Because like all this is done through AI, like artificial intelligence.
Yep.
Greater than less than.
I know what AI is.
So, eventually, so here's another good example of why I trust computers more than people. So you know the spot on the Parkway where the express and the regular, they merge back together, and then it's the exit for Asbury Park?
Yeah.
Well, this guy was in the express lane and I guess just wasn't paying attention, didn't realize how quick the exit was.
Mm-hmm.
So then he had to cut across 6 lanes of traffic. Now, the computer would have known that, I have to get to that exit, and would have done that already before.
Before that, yeah.
Yeah, so like it would have not made me slam on my brakes and almost hit a person.
I get that. But
so there's this fun story that Radiolab did about, like, say this takes off, we all go driverless. Mm-hmm. Well, there's bound to be accidents. Like, just it's impossible for it not to be. What will eventually start happening is the cars will decide who gets the worst of the accident. Like if you two cars are talking, and they're going to crash into each other, and it's unpreventable, but maybe the impact one way or the other is going to be worse, and it can decide that.
Oh, yeah.
So then it will look at who's in the car. And then it will know everything about us because we'll all be plugged in.
Yeah, we'll have your Bluetooth on.
And it'll go, we're in 2 separate cars. It would look at me, at a 37-year-old male who's underemployed, pretty much underachieved his entire life.
I'm going to disagree on that, but okay, go ahead.
And then it would look at you, mother of 2.
I just spewed some kids out, man.
Fully employed at Treat Me Sweet Cookies. And it would say, you know what? We don't need another one of him.
I mean, the kids are the thing that would make me be someone that they would want to keep around, because they don't. Who's going to raise them? So, like, the people in charge of the controls that control everything would definitely, they would go with me probably because of the kids.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Tim.
Well, it's all right.
But this imaginary thing we're imagining that's never going to happen, God forbid, in the future with computers controlling so much stuff.
I hope it does happen, but
I hope they kill me off. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's move on to the next news. This news is getting me down, man. This is bad news as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. Well, it just might be good news for you. After this, Tesla shares plummeted 14%.
I mean, yeah, but anything like shares and Wall Street and all that, just it's all corrupt. It's all bullshit.
All right, let's move on from Tesla. Let's move in to the world. Something a little more lighthearted.
Yeah, it is lighthearted.
Canadian prisons.
Oh, don't you know? Yeah.
Would you? You didn't say, excuse me there? Huh? You're going to walk past me? You almost bumped my cart and you didn't say, "Excuse me, that's against the law."
Oh, yeah.
What are you Islamophobic?
Oh, yeah.
What are you, Jordan Peterson fan? I don't know. I'm now going Chicago.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Uh,
I just keep saying, oh, yeah.
That's Minnesota. We're just Minnesota's as close to Canada as we get.
Oh, they say A lot in Canada. A? Oh, you're from Canada and A?
That's how you.
You're from Canada and A? Canada and I don't know.
A is actually how Canadians pronounce question marks.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever noticed, what team you rooting for, eh?
Yeah. Eh?
You want to go down to the pond, eh?
Eh? Well, let's tell me some of the news, eh?
All right. A pigeon wearing a backpack of
How
crystal
adorable
meth.
is that?
Yeah, really adorable. A pigeon wearing a backpack of crystal meth detained by Canadian prison.
Oh, no.
It was a bad courier. A pigeon was detained last month in Canadian jail
That poor pigeon.
after it was discovered to be carrying a backpack that contained crystal meth. The bird was found and later captured at the Pacific Institution Correctional Facility near Vancouver
Oh, my gosh.
after officers noticed the high-flying fowl in its cargo.
I mean, this is just adorable.
Yeah.
It's just too cute. A pigeon with a backpack with meth in it? That's the cutest thing ever. Maybe not the meth part, but a pigeon in a backpack's pretty fucking cute.
Yeah. Which, it sits on a solid principle of courier pigeons. You know, it's how people used to get messages.
Yeah, right? I mean, they really were a thing, right?
Yeah. And there's war hero pigeons. Bet you didn't know that. There is.
Okay, buddy.
God,
Tell me more about the war hero pigeons.
I am like one half-used tissue away from my father. I'm giving you sticky halls.
There's war hero pigeons. That all saved my life. I'm still coughing, but it really helped. So thank you.
I got more. I
got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they're in a 20-year-old jacket that I wear daily.
All right, pops.
I got one wrapped in a receipt. It's still good.
How do they, I know they're a thing, but how do they train them?
That's the crazy thing. They don't even have to train them.
How do they know where to go?
Well, so with pigeons, what you do is pigeons they mate for life. Maybe it's not pigeons, but it's
Are you making this up?
It might be doves. No, they mate for life, and they have a strong longing to be back at the nest with. So what they'll do is they'll separate. They'll have one pigeon that stays here, and then they'll take the other pigeon.
Yeah.
And if they need to get a message back to wherever that is,
They send the pigeon
they
back.
just release the pigeon.
Okay.
And they don't exactly know how that.
Do they tie them in little scrolls on their leg like they do in all the old movies?
Yeah.
Go tell father.
Yeah, send news.
Send news.
Send meth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is really cute.
Yeah.
This is a cute story. Mine is the meth part, and apparently, according to this dude, that's a really big problem
Yeah.
in jails, all the drugs and stuff. I can't believe how much drugs there are in jails. It's
What
really
else are you
fucked
gonna
up.
do?
Yeah, I know, but my God, how bad is it? We can't even keep drugs. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
So many things. What are we doing?
Well, for one, you get people with drug problems, and you just throw them into jail.
Yeah, rather than give them any kind of rehabilitation
Yeah.
or anything. Yeah.
And then you strip away everything. any type of creative outlet
Yeah.
that they might have, and then just make them sit there with all the time in the world.
And then you get pigeons with backpacks with meth.
Yeah, that's how you get pigeons with backpacks of meth. Do you think the pigeon knew? And it's like got meth.
No.
No,
I like to think the pigeon was innocent.
I kind of think maybe that was just a bad pigeon.
Meth head pigeon. Maybe. Hey, who's investigating this? Maybe it was the pigeon's meth. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I don't think he was trying to smuggle it in. I think he was just, look at this. It's a beautiful prison yard.
It's a nice prison yard.
I think he was just stopping for a minute.
To smoke his meth?
Maybe. I don't think the pigeon would I think he would snort it.
He
crushes
from
it
his
up with
beak?
his beak.
And then what? Snorts it in his beak?
Yeah. Or
Did beak have nostrils?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah. God, can you imagine a fucking tweaked out fucking pigeon? Who? Who's got my money?
Just constantly going like this with its wings because it's like itchy. I need my backpack.
How do he? That's actually that's a good point. It couldn't have been the pigeon's meth because how would it get it out of the bag? It would just be
It's like, God damn! I need my fix. He's shaking his little wings.
I mean, also like they gotta have a lot of faith in that backpack.
Yeah. I mean, with the backpack, you could break, fall. You got methamphetamines lost.
I just can't imagine a pigeon sitting still to let it put a backpack on it.
I won't lie, when I put clothes on my dog, she sits perfectly still. She loves it. She lets me just put her paws in, her legs, everything. She turns her head as I need it. She's such a little princess. So maybe pigeons are like that too.
Maybe.
All right.
So yeah, we got well, this is actually, it's Canadian. So I was going to say we got a jail problem, but we don't. Not us.
Not us.
You fucking Canadians.
Ha
Got
Canadians.
Got a real issues
Ooh,
over there.
Canada, you suck.
Yeah.
I actually like the Canadians.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of what they do there.
Well, because of hockey, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, they're
peaceful people.
yeah, they know how to
They know how to provide proper health care, you know?
just you're a real beaut saucing over that meth on the back of the pigeon there, you know. Forecheck, back check, paycheck. That's what I say.
What?
Forecheck, back check, paycheck.
What's that mean?
It means attack the puck and then collect money.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah. There's
Is this good news? Is this bad news? I'm going to say bad news because they caught him. The good news would be if he got through and he's like hanging in prison with his homies, living the sweet, sweet prison pigeon life.
yeah.
I don't know what that is, but you know what I mean.
I'm going to say it's bad news
Yeah.
because it means that we're not moving forward in drug trafficking.
We're moving backwards.
We're moving backwards. And that's never good.
Backwards motion.
We want to, like, because
Progress.
They said they have no problem catching drones.
No.
They're like, it's another drone. Shoot it.
Shoot the drones. Shoot the drones. Shoot the drones. Next, what are we going to do? Shoot pigeons?
No.
God forbid.
I'm not shooting a pigeon.
God forbid.
Yeah, bad news.
Bad news.
And also bad news because now no one's going to get to do that meth.
Wasted, maybe not. I mean, crooked cops, right? I've been listening to a podcast and you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Eee. But yeah, definitely a shame.
I have a friend who was a prison guard for a while. Might still be. I don't know. But, everyone's got their past. We'll say that.
He was a prison guard?
Yeah.
What did he do? Steal drugs?
No, I'm talking more about the stuff that he did like before he became a prison guard. Because we would hang out and do stuff.
Drugs.
No, I don't do drugs.
Rape.
You gotta be careful what you say on a podcast now, because you can get arrested for it.
What? How do you know? Did somebody get arrested?
Yeah, the guy was on Rogan who claimed that he killed some crackhead.
Oh no, really?
And he got arrested. Yeah.
Did he really kill the crackhead?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's a rapper who talked about committing a crime in a song, and they used that as evidence.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, like if you're going to commit a crime, like keep it zips, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need to go talking about it.
Yeah. So, this news, it's a little bit of older news, but it's still fun news.
I love this news, actually. It had Timothy and I giggling like schoolgirls before we recorded tonight. Yes. So, get excited. Diego, you're about to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wasn't sure.
Diego, the 100-year-old tortoise whose astonishing sex drive saw him save his species by fathering 800 babies, has retired in his native Galapagos island. That's right, people. Diego is retired. That tortoise cock is putting it down. He's putting the cock away, guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing. He's a giant tortoise.
Yeah.
He was picked up, basically, so let's see. He was picked up from the island by explorers in 1933. That's wild, dude. Before getting in the zoo, and now a 100-year-old tortoise, he's going to be returned. That's really sweet. He's got a nickname, Sex Machine. 800 children after being moved to Santa Cruz Island in Galapagos, Ecuador, by conservationists in the mid-1960s. Jesus, this tortoise has been fucking a lot and for a long time.
Yeah. Do you think he ever it's all these people want from me is my fucking sweet dick.
My sweet, sweet tortoise dick.
Yeah, dude, once you can maybe just ask me if I want to just cuddle.
Like, hey, maybe I'm just trying to meet that special someone too.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe I'm just trying to connect on more than just a physical level.
Yeah.
But they won't let me.
Also, I wonder if maybe this is how tortoises evolved, where it's just every once in a while there's just a sex crazy one.
Maybe. I don't know. It's really kind of wild when you think about it.
Yeah.
He's responsible for at least 40% of the 2,000 existing members in his species. This guy's keeping them going, man.
Yeah. Thank God he didn't get herpes or something.
Yeah, STDs would be rough.
Yeah.
But this led Tim and I to look up tortoises making love. And it's a treat, guys.
Oh yeah, it's a good Google.
It's a good Google.
There you go. Ah.
It's a long time of the same steady movement and sound.
And these turtles don't do anything quick, huh?
And she's just sitting there every once in a while you see her just duck her head into her shell in shame while he's mounting her.
It's a very Irish Catholic viewpoint. You inflicted shame
On a turtle.
Yeah.
Well, you know why we were watching a video? So someone was videotaping her. Like that's kind of like an
that's
invasion of
rude,
privacy.
yeah.
Like I felt like bad for her.
Yeah.
I want her to have privacy. Tim told me, I was like, "Do you think she's even enjoying it?" And you said,
No, definitely
humans
not.
and humans and dolphins are the only ones who enjoy sex. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because that tortoise that was doing the fucking looked happy.
Yeah, but
He was enjoying that.
we are the only two species that have sex for the pleasure aspect of it.
Well, maybe
There's-
he's doing it because he wants to create, but he's also experiencing pleasure. He didn't look like he was in pain.
He was screaming out. Ah! Ah!
The best is like the shell just kind of like
Yeah.
just like teeters back and forth as each time he humps into it. Oh,
Honestly, it kind of like when I was watching it, I was like, this is probably like how like Jewish people have sex.
Jesus Christ!
It just seemed like there was a lot
I
of
think we just found
complaining.
our clip. A lot of complaining.
Yeah. Ah!
Ah.
Like the tortoise seemed mad that like
Ah.
like he wasn't treated well at the deli.
Yeah,
And the
he
girls-
was whiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounded whiny.
And the girl seemed pretty tired of hearing about it,
Yeah, she did.
but she didn't really have the rights to speak up. I don't know. I'm winging it.
These Jews, you're doing real good, man.
Hasidics.
Obviously.
And you know, like they have a lot of kids too.
They do. You're right. I never would have taken this story and gone to Hasidic Jews, but
And also, a well-known fact, Hasidic Jews don't have sex for pleasure either.
nope, it's all about creating them Hasidic Jewish babies.
Yep.
Those are the ones with the curls, right?
Yes. I like how when they're talking about Mr. Sex Machine Turtle, is that we don't know exactly how or when he arrived in the United States. But he must have been taken from Espanola sometime between 1900 and 1959.
Jesus. By a scientific expedition. This turtle has lived a fucking
Yeah.
life, man.
It's like the Forrest Gump of turtles.
It's wild.
Except he had a lot of Jennies.
Yeah, you did have a lot of Jennies. Their necks almost look like their neck and their head looks phallic.
Yeah. It's kind of like veiny looking.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
He should get his neck circumcised.
Gross.
So 800 kids too, and he is able to retire.
Must
I mean-
have like good money management or something.
Must
Maybe.
have been putting away.
Yeah.
He's got a couple shekels hid in that shell.
Yeah. He's a saver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was born into rich parents. Yeah.
Generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
Possible.
Yeah.
Oh, Diego.
Yeah. And moved to America.
Chasing
Yeah.
the dream.
Typical immigrant, you know? Come to America,
Have a bunch of kids.
have 800 children. And then
Just leave and expect
then
us to take care of
retire.
them.
Yeah, retire to a country that doesn't exist anymore. Son of a bitch.
Son of a gun.
I'll tell you who's stuck paying for these kids. Me and you.
Yeah.
With our tax dollars.
Yeah, all that tortoise food.
Yeah. Where is Espanola? Is this a specific island?
It says that right there, Espanola Island.
Oh, all right. I thought it was a country. I was like, I've never heard of Espanola.
No, Espanola Island.
Man, sometimes I really think that things are supposed to go extinct.
No, why? Why should he go extinct?
It's their time.
No, not if they have this guy ready to fuck 800 babies out of him.
Yeah, but they like would take him from country to country. They're getting him in and out of boats.
Yeah, to keep the breed to keep them going. I think that's nice. Why would we want to extinct them? We need them.
We don't have to do anything.
I don't know.
Do we need them?
I don't know. Does our Earth need them? Maybe. Our Earth needs every living creature it can get right now to take care of it.
Explorers in the olden times of Amerigo Vespucci would sail their boats across the sea, and they said that it was a constant pounding of them just knocking into turtles.
Really?
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Another. They're not even moving that quick, and they're hitting all these turtles. There was too many turtles.
Okay, but maybe now there's just the right amount of turtles.
Well, that's all right. That might check out.
Now we're at the proper amount of turtles.
You know what they used to do with turtles? This is a fun turtle story.
What did they used to do?
They would go to islands and they would capture the turtles, and then they would like sail away and then leave them on another island, so that if like when wherever they were going they needed to come back and they didn't have food, they would just be like, we got
turtles.
We got turtles at home. Like, I want a chicken. No, we have turtles at home.
No, you're not stopping. We have turtles. Poor turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
But I think this is good news. I'm excited. I liked learning about Diego. I liked learning about tortoises making love and what it looked like. And I like that he's getting to retire and put that dick away for a bit. You know, sex work is hard.
Yeah, but who's gonna step up and fill Diego's shell?
I don't know. That is a good question. I was thinking the same thing. Like, did he breed strong boys?
Yeah. Also, like, he's not gonna stick around to take care of them.
I mean, there's 800 of them. I'm sure age range. They probably take care of each other, kind of.
I don't know.
What about their mothers?
It's latchkey turtles.
Society is letting them down.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have a lot of shell shock kids. Just
yeah, it's good. It's good, dude.
all right.
We're gonna get a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja kinds, is what I'm talking about.
Oh. What if Diego was crazy good at making babies, but
Yes.
they're all a little off?
How a little off?
I don't know. Maybe one doesn't have like the hardest shell. Maybe like he's pumping out a lot of soft shell turtles.
Okay.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean,
'Cause technically that's evolution.
so okay. Well, then what's wrong with that?
Retardation is just evolution.
Oh, you were talking about retarded turtles.
Yes.
I was confused. I didn't know you meant the ones that were handicapped or retardation.
Handy capable.
Mental retardation. That is the technical term, right? Isn't it?
Would you even be able to tell if a turtle was mentally retarded?
How would you know? I mean, you could tell me the two we watched Making Love before were, and I'd believe it.
God, there is also that's a telltale sign of a mental deficiency is an increased sex drive.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Oh, you think they don't? They get down.
Okay, but you said a mental deficiency. What do you... Be specific.
For example, in humans, there is a syndrome known as Down syndrome.
Familiar with it, yes.
Yes.
The chromosomes.
Yes. And a common trait that a lot of these beautiful people share is an increased libido. And add that with...
You've been fucking Down syndrome people, Tim?
No. No, but they find each other.
Yeah, I know.
It's so cute. There is this couple that you would come to the old doctor's office I worked at. I don't know if this breaks HIPAA.
It might.
Yeah.
So there's this old couple that used to come to the coffee shop you worked at.
Oh, yeah. Old couple. They would come in to get their tires changed.
At the coffee shop? That's weird.
At the coffee shop. We had a...
Were they cute?
Yeah.
They were horny.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know how they didn't have, like, kids.
Well, hopefully someone was teaching them about, safe sex.
Yeah. Why? You don't want them to have kids?
I don't think they want to have kids.
What if they wanted nothing more?
Oof. Then they should be allowed to have children. If there's no reason they can't care for their children and it's not going to be like a physically, not good, then yeah, why not? Right? I don't think we should take that right from them, should we?
Well, see,
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. Well, this is the whole thing with extinction.
Yeah. Well, what are we trying to...
This is natural selection.
I gotcha.
We're doing the opposite with turtles that we do with people with mental handicaps. We're like, you guys shouldn't, but you guys should.
I don't think we're saying they shouldn't, are we?
There's a through line. I'm gonna find it. Give me a minute.
I don't know, man.
All I know is turtles fuck like retarded Jews.
That's my take from this article as well. I concur.
Obviously, I'm kidding. I've never seen retarded Jews fuck.
No.
Yet.
Send news. Anybody got a video? We'll take it.
Also, that's someone made this point to me the other day that
yes,
really with like Down syndrome and other types of retardation, it's really only whites.
I don't think that's true though. I wonder what the stats are on that.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid to say anything right now for fear of saying something that would offend someone unintentionally. I don't know. I'm just afraid to do that.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of...
You do see a lot of them are just, they look like potato eaters. Yeah. Yep. It's concerning. But we watched Love on the Spectrum, and there was Sabat.
Yeah.
There was an Asian one.
Mm-hmm.
An Asian one?
What are they, Pokemon? I don't know. I don't see color. I just see mental handicaps. I don't judge a man by the color of his skin. I judge him by his chromosomes.
I judge him by how retarded his eyes look.
I judge him by how much he loves trains.
Oh man, I don't know, the way you were talking about pigeons before. You kind of could have been putting that guy. There are war hero pigeons. It's like, neato, Timmy.
The state pigeon of Maine is a gobble-goo pigeon and a state pigeon of
I like pigeons. Pigeons are cool.
pigeons fly south on an Antarctic route of the wind.
He's like, these are different pigeon vests and backpacks that I hand sewed myself. You can see the many features. This one has a really cool secret pocket.
This pigeon has evolved from a Galapagos pigeon. Oh, I wonder if we could get the turtles to smuggle some drugs.
They'd be too slow. All the junkies would be
Exactly,
like,
no.
where are the drugs already?
No one would suspect you.
It's
just see
totally
a
out of my
turtle.
system by now.
You see a turtle walking up to the jail. The guy's like, what is
He's
this?
harmless.
Old turtle.
You can fit a lot in a shell, though.
Yeah.
This guy, what was his name? Diego? Diego is 175 pounds. That's a big turtle.
I'm just saying, Canadians.
Maybe
they
up your
probably-
game. Pigeon to turtle.
Are there turtles in Canada, though?
Sure. Yeah, Canada seems like a turtle place.
Yeah. Canadians seem like turtles.
They do. Yeah, they're slower people.
Yeah.
Not slower. Slower.
I was with a Canadian broad once, and she
I
was
was
just
with
like,
a Canadian broad once. Okay.
she was just like, ah, ah. And I was like, that's a turn off. Maybe if turtles didn't make such miserable
When was
noises.
she doing that during sex?
Yeah,
Tim.
I climbed up on her humpback.
Timmy.
Sounds like an episode of South Park.
This Canadian broad. She sounds great, Tim. Oh boy. So this
Yeah.
has been a great episode. We
Yeah.
got pigeons, we got tortoises, we got Elon Musk
Yeah.
getting musky with it. Thank you, Rose.
Yeah, thanks.
Anything more?
Mm.
I think we're good, guys. Send us your news and follow us at Send News on the Instagrams. Like our YouTube page, please, and listen, subscribe, smash those buttons, if you will, and send us your naughtiest news. We want it all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's even naughty. The turtle, very naughty.
Yeah.
The pigeon, very naughty.
Naughty behavior is happening.
And the Tesla, very naughty.
It's been a naughty episode.
Naughty.
Naughty news here at Send
Oh.
News.
How
Very
nice.
naughty. How nice.